Welcome to the Explainer. You ever look around and wonder how some people seem to build these huge fortunes, like almost effortlessly, while the rest of us are just working our tails off? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on that. We're going to get into the hidden strategies the super wealthy use, and you'll see they're playing a totally different game, a different set of rules entirely.
All right, let's just jump right in. And here's the thing. It's not really about luck. It's not even about being some kind of genius. It's about understanding that the rich and, well, pretty much everyone else are playing two completely different money games. You know, one game is the one most of us are taught. You trade your time, your life, for money. The other game, that's about building systems that make money for you.
So, the big question is, how do you even start playing this new game, right? Well, it all starts right up here, in your head. It's a total shift in how you think. So let's get into the first three secrets, which are all about building that foundational, wealthy mindset.
Okay, secret number one. This is a big one. It's a huge shift in perspective. See, the wealthy don't look at money as just paper or digits on a screen. They see it as energy, a force. And here's the key. It's an energy that flows toward value and great ideas. It's something you attract, not something you have to chase down.
And that right there, that's why you almost never see the ultra-rich just sitting on piles of cash. They know that idle cash is, well, it's like dying energy. It's just losing its power every single day. So what do? They put it to work immediately. They deploy it into assets, businesses, real estate, stocks, things that can actually grow and pull in even more of that financial energy.
All right, moving on to secret number two. And this one feels like actual magic. It's a force so powerful, but believe me, it is not a trick. It's just math. Pure, simple math that goes to work for you 24/7, even when you're sound asleep.
So let's play this out. Imagine you start with just 1 penny. That's it. And you double it every single day. After 10 days, what do you have? A little over $5. Not very impressive, right? Honestly, this is where most people would probably just shrug and give up. It doesn't seem worth it. But what if we stick with it? Let's keep going. After just 10 more days, so day 20, suddenly the real power of this starts to kick in. That 1 penny, it's now worth over $5,000. You see how that curve is starting to shoot upwards? It's starting to get exciting. And then, the big finale. This is what illustrates the point so perfectly. By day 30, that one little penny has absolutely exploded. We're talking over $5 million. Now that is the mind-blowing, unstoppable power of compounding. And this quote just nails it, doesn't it? Wealth is built slowly, then all at once. The wealthy get this. They understand that curve. So they set up their investments for the long haul, and they patiently wait to catch that massive wave that makes it look like it all happened overnight. Okay, secret number 3 for the mindset shift. And honestly, this one might be the most empowering of all. The rich aren't smarter than you. They don't have some special money gene. Their real superpower? It's financial literacy. They've just read the rule book, a rule book most people don't even know is out there. So what's actually in this hidden rule book? Well, here's some of the key chapters. They learn the ins and outs of tax law. They use totally legal tools, like depreciation, for example, which lets them write off the cost of an asset over years. Or they set up trusts to protect their money. The point is, it's not about cheating. It's about knowing the rules of the game so well you can play it to your advantage. All right, so we've got the mindset down. Now let's get into part 2 and see how they use that thinking to build the actual wealth-generating machines, the systems that just churn out money automatically. This brings us to secret number 4, and it's a game changer. It's about building invisible income streams. It's a total shift away from earning money through your own direct effort. So, instead of trading hours for dollars, they build these structures, they own these assets that just pay them constantly.
And check this out. Here are just some examples of those streams. They're not relying on one paycheck. They're building these incredible money ecosystems where cash is flowing in from all over the place. We're talking stock dividends, rental income, royalties. They're even making money off the interest from loans they've given out.
Okay, now for secret number 5. And this one tends to blow people's minds. Because most of us, right, we're taught that debt is this terrible, scary thing to be avoided at all costs. But the rich, they figured out how to use it as a weapon, a seriously powerful one. So how in the world do they do that? Well, it's actually a pretty simple formula. Step 1, they borrow money, usually against an asset they already own.
Step 2, they use that borrowed cash to buy a new asset that makes money, like a rental property. Step 3, the income from that new property pays off the loan. And step 4, they end up owning this valuable asset basically for free because they used other people's money to buy it.
And all of this really leads to secret number 6, which Warren Buffett just summed up perfectly. The whole point, the entire goal, is to break the link between your time and your money. Because at the end of the day, your time is the one thing you can never, ever get more of. It's your most valuable asset, period.
Okay, we've talked mindset, we've talked about the mechanics of building the machine, but now we're at the final piece of the puzzle, secret number 7. And this is the master key that holds the whole thing together. It's not about spreadsheets or tactics, it's all about psychology.
Here's a truth that most people miss. Building wealth is like 80% psychology and only 20% strategy. It's almost all about your emotional discipline. I mean, think about it. This is exactly why you hear stories about lottery winners going broke, right? They got the money, the what to do, but they didn't have the mindset, the how to be.
And this all comes down to rewiring your own brain. It's a small change in language that makes a huge difference. You stop saying, I can't afford it, which is just a dead end, a brick wall. Instead, you start asking, okay, how can I afford it? That question opens up possibilities. It's a doorway your brain is now forced to find a way through.
In this mental toughness, it totally applies to the stock market. You know, when things get volatile and the market takes a nosedive, the average person panics. They sell everything. But the wealthy, they stay cool because they know that volatility isn't a threat. It's an opportunity. It's a sale. It's the best time to buy great assets at a massive discount.
So there you have it. We've just unlocked a whole new financial rulebook. It's not about working harder, it's about thinking differently. It's a game of attraction, systems, and psychology. And the most important thing to remember is that none of this is locked away in some secret vault. These secrets are hidden in plain sight. It's just a different way of looking at money, at value, and at your own time. And it's there for anyone who's willing to learn the rules.
So, really, it all boils down to one simple question for you. You now know there are 2 different games being played. The question is, which one are you going to play from here on out?